8 years old. I'm with my father at the grocery store. Do you want Coca or Canada? What's the difference between Coca and Canada? Coca is a black drink, and Canada is an orange drink. I want Canada. Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and most distinguished guests. Until I was 12 years old, I thought Canada was a drink, and asked my father to give me money to buy one. I had a friend whose brother lived in Toronto. He told me that there was a huge faraway green country where his brother called the most beautiful country in the world. I was confused how my favorite drink could also be a huge faraway green country. Every day he told us the stories how wonderful Canada was and how it was different from our birthplace. One day his brother who had come to visit his parents told us how amazing Canada was and how it was wonderful to live in a free country like Canada. I asked him, how can I go to Canada? You need to be either rich or educated. At the age of 17, I had just one dream, going to Canada. How did I achieve my dream? A teenager with no money, no education, who just spoke one language. I chose 3 objectives to achieve my dream. Learning English, go to college, and make money. I started by learning English. It was the most difficult one since I was the worst student at English in school. But this time, I had great motivation. I was the best in all the courses, and after finishing the advanced levels, I could get a job as an English teacher at the same school. I was super happy since I could make money while learning. At the same time, I was admitted to the university in agricultural engineering. I was so successful at the school, I could even publish 2 books while I was a student. After graduation, I found a wonderful job where I could make a lot of money. I was a salesman at a flooring company where I received huge sales commission. I already achieved my 3 objectives, but it was not enough to go to Canada. I was told if I wanted to go to Toronto, I had to be on the waiting list for 5 years. I was 25, and I didn't want to achieve my dream at the age of 30. I was so disappointed until a friend told me, if you could speak French, you could go to Canada in less than 2 years. I was so surprised. How could it be possible? And why did people speak French in an Anglophone country? He told me that there was a large Canadian province, the size of Iran, where it was mostly Francophone. He told me if I could start learning French immediately, I would obtain a good level when it came time for my interview. I started learning French intensively. I was literally taking 6 courses per week. In 2010, I had an easy interview at Quebec Embassy in Syria. The officer was so impressed with my story and how far I had gone. He told me that I would receive my visa very soon. I was super excited until the civil war began in Syria. They closed the embassy and sent my file all over the world for 3 freaking years. I finally came to Canada at the age of 30. It was the best moment of my life when I stepped in the airport. It was a 20-hour flight, but to me, it was 20 years of preparation. I remember my mom who always told me, where there is a will, there is a way. I was thrilled to achieve my childhood dream despite all the obstacles that I had on the way. In the last 3 years, I have never regretted all I did to turn from a rooted tree to a free bird who flew all over the ocean to settle in a new nest. In the last couple of years, I have had the most exciting, amazing, interesting years of my life. where I've been gifted by learning new things every single day, every single way. The only thing that I miss from my childhood is the puzzling choice between Coca or Canada. Mr. Toastmaster.